Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's the one and only Black Bruce Wayne representing City Life. Your boy Debonair. We are here for the first installment, the first episode of the Plugged In Show, representing City Life here with S.STREET Media. Shout out for S.STREET Media for having me. Woo! I'm so happy to be here. Everybody, round of applause, man. We here, man. That's a fact. Yo, so look, with everything going on, we thought it was just valuable, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm too excited. You got to pardon me. Valuable to have this podcast, to have a forum, an open forum for artists to come out here and show love and talk about what they got going on. And for myself, man, I got so much on my mind, man. I want to come out and touch the people. Look, City Life, we known for showcases. We known for putting on for our community. You know, I got the charity going on in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Got the music going on. Debonair, you already know about that. But this is something different. This is for the people. It's for us to connect and really talk and have that dialogue. Have my first guest with me, this brother. Man, I've been working with this brother for some years now. Dope artist, dope MC, giving back to the community, about the people, got a big movement going with him. You know, just all around a good dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? From what I know. Nah, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. You know, we like to have a good time here, man. But my mantra is success is truly yours. And if I bring you up here, I want to hear what you got going on. It's all positive vibes, no negative energy. We got the one and only Richa Nova. Everybody make some noise for Richa Nova. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, can I get one of them? Can I get one of those A's before you start, man? Can I get an A? A. Listen, if you listening to this brother's music, nothing but positive energy, positive vibes, uplifting, and you're going to get an occasional A. And in one of those verses, one of those ad-libs. Richa Nova, man, how you feeling, man? What's going on,
I'm feeling great, man. First and foremost, S.STREET Media, City Life, you yourself, Debonair, thank you for having me out here. Thank you for having King's Legacy out here, Money Gang out here. Like, we all appreciate it. We all thankful. And from what I'm hearing, we popping off the first show after this whole pandemic situation. You know, we like a couple days just before people were looting and rioting in the city, and you know, we still out here in action. So I'm loving it, man, and I'm honored to be here, to be honest with you. So can we cheers to that?
Yes, we can. Yo, we're gonna cheers for that.
I didn't get a glass.
It's all good. Look, this is for the host, so you know, you know, it's all good. Next time we get you a glass,
hey,
let me take a moment to give a quick shout out to the Money Gang that's in the building. Queen's Legacy, AJ Lee just walked in. Shout out the House of Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of entities, and I want to give a special shout out for S.STREET Media for having me. I've been working with S.STREET Media, Vandal Hour for 1718 Collective for years. Shout out to Karma Lounge, where it all started for me, per se, where I came out there to do my thing and you know, display my talent as an MC, but I'm stepping it up here, and I'm happy to have it, my first show here with Richa Nova. And I want to know where the name Richa Nova coming from. Like, you know, tell us where the name came from, and tell us how did you get started in the hip hop?
So the name pretty much Cash and Nova, Cash, it's been an evolution, more or less. But Richa Nova, it's a mindset. Nova is an acronym for No One's Victorious Alone. You know, I'm like that heavy. Like, if I had any agenda, it's just to push unity, bro. It's literally just to connect people. And I mean, there's nothing we can't do together unless we choose not to. But other than that, so Richa Nova, reaching that mindset, that's pretty much where that came from, to be true about it. Where I started in hip hop, well, man, that's a long story. You want the like extendo version or you want the summary? I'll give you the summary. So pretty much, I mean, hip hop raised me, man, period. I'm an only child, so, you know, the music spoke to me. The music was there for me. And growing into an artist, learning how to write, learning more about the business. Shout out to my brother Pusha Preem. When I lived in Tampa, I was a part of this clique named the Spades Inc. And ironically, living in Tampa, that clique was full of New York artists. They were New York rappers. So we all kind of came from that same cloth already, but we was just in a different part of the United States. And from there, I would freestyle battle and do all of this kind of up-and-comer stuff. And I was just a rapper at the time. And then, you know, getting iller with the pen. You learn how to write songs. You're around other artists. You soak this up. You soak that up. You go on the battlefield. You take this L. You turn that into a W. I turned into the artist I became. So that's the summary.
I like that. I like that, man. I like how you broke that down. And being an independent artist, ladies and gentlemen, is not easy. It's a grind, and it's 24/7. I mean, you're gonna probably lose some jobs, you're gonna lose some friends, you're gonna lose some money, but the end goal is what you see, and ultimately, you gotta find out a way to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You got to get paid. If you take your craft seriously, you got to get paid, and you got to know how to get paid. Learn the business. And this definitely is one of the brothers I know. I've seen the way that he throws his events. I see the way that he posts his content. Everything is calculated. Definitely have a formula and a format. So shout out to your story. That's dope. I would definitely watch that on Netflix, man. I would. I definitely would, man.
Thank you. I have to say though, sorry to disrupt, but it's not just me. Like, they're not just my events. Queen V, Queen's Legacy, DJ Infinite, everybody you see around me, we all pretty much, we make these events what they are. It's not just me. I just happen to be the rapper, the artist, the guy that, you know, I may be collabing with this guy, maybe doing a video with this guy, maybe doing a show here, maybe doing a show there. But it's, yeah, you may see my face mostly, right, but it's not just me. I have to make that super clear, which, again, no one's victorious alone. I'm not even here to act like I'm the one. Like, I am the one, but I'm not the one, like, behind all of this. This is definitely a team thing.
A team is, and that's another thing as well, and I'm glad that you brought that up. A team is very crucial. Everybody has a role. If you have a bunch of everybody that wants to play the forefront, listen, you're going to get your time. I think whoever's moving right now, you push that guy, and then, okay, let's bring the next guy in. Okay, we'll do it like that. It's still a collective. Everybody on the same table, same page. You know what I'm saying? Communication. So having a team be there with you on the forefront, that's important, and I'm glad that you did that. And a lot of artists, they come up here for interviews, and they forget to shout out their team and forget to shout out the people that's in the back, making sure that they make it to these shows and making sure that they look good. So shout out to DJ Infinite and Queen's Legacy, Queen V, who is very awesome. I know her personally. She's a dope individual. Shout out to her as well. So, Richa Nova.
What's up, man?
Hey, you got a lot of joints out, man, but I want to know, do you have a song in particular that speaks to you? And if you do, off the top of your head right now, can you give me just like one line from that song and tell me about that line?
Wow. Well, let me pick the song that a lot of them speak to me, bro. But Gone. I mean, Soul Tap. In These Times. The Meditation. I like those songs that they tap the soul. Soul Tap's actually a genre of, it's like the style of what I do. And me and Gio came up with that together. But a bar from that, man, you put me on the spot with that.
Yeah, listen, man.
I write so much, I don't remember old shit.
Hey, man. Hey, this is what we do here.
Can I come back to that?
You want to come
Yeah,
back
let me
to
come
that?
back to that. Yeah.
No problem. Hey, look, we gonna come back to that. Listen, this is the Plugged In show. We plugged in. You got to. It's a cool, calm, collective atmosphere. We gonna come back to that.
Matter of fact, I got you.
Oh,
Soul Tap. We'll just focus on the hook.
Okay.
I know I say I just want to elevate and love mine. That's what I do. Period. And praying for the world because we're living in dark times. The climb from the bottom's more or less like a long ride. You know, that's just summarizing everything. And I wrote that last year. I mean, look at the world today. It's still relevant. I believe it's timeless material. It's something that anytime the world's going through something drastic, you know, it's one of those records you can run to actually and listen to it. And I think it'll tap the soul. It'll really talk to you.
I like that. I think it's important to have timeless material. I try to refrain. I tell artists, and and I'm just going to step out of the hosting, podcasting window right now. I tell artists, listen, you try to refrain from, people on teams and things like that because, things switch every day. you know, sports references and some of the pop culture stuff. It's just things that are timeless and things that you just don't, you got to refrain from. And when you have material like what's the name of it? Soul Clap? Soul Tap. When you have material like Soul Tap, you can play that now and you can play that 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? The relevancy and the timelessness of it is beautiful. It's authentic.
Far From Easy's another one. We ain't never have it easy.
That's a
Wouldn't
fact.
want it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's talking about that struggle. It's talking about, you know.
Far From Easy. Wow. Who's on that track with you?
This is Brooklyn artist, man. He's an MC. He's pretty ill. His name is Debonaire. He might charge me more for a verse now. He's doing podcasts now, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you for being on that one with me.
No doubt. Of course. So we want to, and I say that to say, I want to get into some of the collaborations that you've been a part of, some of the artists that you teamed up with. I had recently attended a listening function that you had, which was super dope. It was in Brooklyn. It was for a project called Legends.
Hey!
Shout out to Legends real quick.
Yes. Yes, that's an incredible album, number one. Number two, shout out to T Money, shout out to Money Gang, and shout out to dedication. You know, I tell people dedication, commitment, those things are not just agreements, that's a lifestyle. So being able to, you know, connect with an artist like T Money who takes the craft just as seriously, if not more seriously than I do, it was natural, it was simple, it was easy, the process was fun. Like I would do it again, you know what I'm saying? It was no headaches, like it was great. So and the music is, once again, it's timeless, you know what I'm saying? Like Phoenix, The Other Side, Legends, you know, KLMG, Thriller Music, Fusion, which is they're all dope, bro. I could play that joint straight through. I love that album. Shout out to T Money, shout out to Money Gang, and shout out to everybody that came to that event. That was literally the last event that we pieced together. Shout out to Queen V.
That's a fact.
And that was all before that was literally the last weekend before the pandemic really hit and changed the dynamic of how we live our life, really.
Yo, we actually have the gift of having T Money in the building. There's a chair right here. You mind pulling up for a hot second, man? You know what I'm saying? We want to get T Money up here on the mic real quick, just so he can sit beside you right here, ask him a few questions. But reaching, what inspired the collaboration?
Well, first and foremost, any artist you see me working with, past, present, brotherhood really inspires that. I don't just work with anybody, you know, I don't care if you hot or not. This is my brother right here. So at the end of the day, we made our first song in 2015, which was In the Paint. That's the first song we made together.
Right.
And we always knew that we wanted to do an album, but this one kind of just fell into our lap. We were supposed to have a show out there in the Well in Brooklyn, but of course the pandemic switched lanes on that. But you know, once we had that show locked in, we was like, yo, let's just get this album done like now. And that's pretty much how that came through. So we locked in and we made it happen real quick.
What's up? That's what's up. T Money, how you on the ones and twos?
Good. Yeah, I'm chilling. Oh, what am I? Oh, here we go.
Let me get 1 2.
Y'all can hear me now.
Okay, there he got the Barry. He got the Barry White going. Yeah, you know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know it's Money Gang, and
we ain't talking about the Strand for you young kids. Look. But shout out to T Money, everybody that just joined us here at the Plugged In Show, man. Make some noise for T Money, the Money Gang in the building. Let's go.
Those it was good.
Gotta clap for myself.
No doubt. So T Money, man, talk to the people. Tell them where you from. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Queens. I love Queens. Not a lot of people talk about being from Queens, but Queens is where it's at, low key. Ow, right? And yeah, fuck it, I don't know. Yeah, yo, listen, I'm just living, man. I'm just living. This coronavirus stuff is crazy.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? This police brutality is crazy, but we out here.
We out here.
Shout out to T Money. He was out there protesting. I seen him
Facts.
doing some he's giving back to the community. You know, I be on the ones and twos on the IG. I be peeping. You know what I'm saying? I be pressing like. I might throw a little trophy emoji or something like that. Very proud of my brothers out there, not just being about themselves and being about the community. What tell me a little bit about that, man. I know when I do the give backs, it's just a good feeling. I mean, tell me, how did you get into that, or what inspires you to be a part of the protest and giving back?
Right. So I mean, the protest or the giving back part, because it's two separate things. So I start at the giving back part just because that was posted first. The giving back part. My family are actually on the board for a community organization. So we pretty much arranged that whole thing as a family, as an organization, I should say, where we were able to give like masks and hand sanitizer to all the residents in our development. I believe that's somewhere north of 2,500. So it's like every Saturday we were outside door to door, like knocking on people's doors.
Let's give us a round of applause for that, yo, for real.
It looks, and I mean, like, it's not, I don't know, man. Like, I decided to finally post that because, like, for those who follow me on IG, like I hadn't posted anything in like a month. I was just, I remember like the last thing I posted, I was like, damn, I'm bored in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Like outside need to open up again. You know what I mean? But then I was like, yo, you know, like it's so much crazy stuff going on in the world that like, let me just share something positive. And we had already been documenting this for months at a time, but I finally was just like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna post this. And that was it. I just dropped it, you know. Nothing crazy, you know, numbers, little numbers, nothing crazy though. And then, you know, like the protesting part, I mean, like police brutality is crazy. Racial profiling is crazy. And then like, just in terms of like the BS that cops do out here. I mean, I've been a victim of that before. I've been a victim of that over and over again. Thankfully, it hasn't happened lately. Like I don't know, like last time I really had an altercation with a cop was like 2018, and I'm just trying to keep it that way. Facts. But it does happen every day.
Facts.
Word up.
So we want to get into that Legends collaboration. Reaching, I'm gonna ask you, and then we did do this at the listening party.
Okay.
I forget what the answers were.
It's all
but
good.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Okay.
Favorite track on the project and why?
Legends.
Mama told me I'm a legend.
Yeah, it's just for me personally, it's the most impactful record on there. And I feel like it speaks to anybody who's like aspiring to leave a legacy behind. This is your theme song right here.
Right.
Look no further. And I mean, I know that's my theme song, so I listen to that joint. Bro, I feel like I get a gold gleam around me. My whole body start glowing. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Legends.
nice little halo. Okay. Mm-hmm. T-Money, same thing, same question.
Fusion. I just, you know, like, you know, when we were going through all the songs like one by one, you know, it was like, all right, this is my favorite. And then another song comes and it's like, all right, this is my favorite. But like now that I have like the full 5 songs, like it's Fusion for me. Like songs. Fusion, it's
6 songs.
Yeah. Yeah, my fault. But you know, like Fusion, Fusion is just like it's literally. I mean, like that's literally what it is. Like you know what I mean? Like he did his side of like. Don't get me wrong, it's all one track. You know what I mean? But like. He did his side of the track his way, and I did my side of the track my way. Mm-hmm. And there was no, let's name it this, let's name it that. Like there was no like coming up with it and then like having his name for it. It was just like, Fusion. Like that's you, that's me, this is us. Fusion. And I think Fusion is fire. Like the transition in Fusion just like really shows you, I feel like where we come from, where we come from, how we move as artists, and just the fact that like we don't have to be the same. We don't have to be similar. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to the sound on both of them, the sound is quite different. You know what I mean? For one track, it is quite different. But it's just like, yo, we can still link up. You know, you do you, I do me, and we can do this. And that's that. And I just think that like the whole track, the whole project is fire. My fault. I didn't mean to hit the table. The whole project is fire. But like I just feel like Fusion is that one track that's like, you know his sound, you know my sound.
Fusion.
That's well said.
It's that
well said.
And just the
Listen
title
to Fusion
alone,
right now. Just
yeah.
pause the interview. Listen to Fusion right now. You'll understand where you're coming from.
Just the title alone just makes me want to go get in tune and tap in. And I need you guys, Spotify, Apple Music, titles, whatever you got, go and check out Legends, Reaching Over, T Money. The joint is fire. I heard it. I got it on my shit right now. Oh, the cursor? Forgot it on my shit. It's my first show, Paul. But you know, I got it on my playlist right now. It's dope. It's part of my laundry mix. And when I go to work, everybody got a playlist. You go to work, shit you go to work to, shit you clean the house to. Trust me. And then thank me later. So, yo, once again, let's give a round of applause for T Money for joining us, man. No doubt. Reaching Over.
What's up, man?
You did come up here with a few people in the building. I just want to make sure to acknowledge everybody that you got in here. Can you just go around the room, let me know who you got behind you? You got DJ Infinite.
Absolutely. We have DJ Infinite right over here. Usually on the ones and twos. Today we call
Make some noise, man.
We call this a day off.
Yeah, right.
We call this a day off. We got my man Jules the Jeweler.
Jules the Jeweler. Make some noise so they know you in the building, man. All right.
And of course we have Queen V, but she's always on the grind. She's holding the camera, y'all.
No doubt. It's all right. So the reason I say that, because I knew we was making a circle. You have Queen V with you, Ride or Die.
Yeah.
I seen her organizing majority, all of the events.
Yeah.
Tell me how important that is to have that Ride or Die with you.
Yeah,
know
man,
what I
it's very important, man. We just listen, man. We blessed.
There you go. But like T said, just to piggyback, it's deeper than important, vital. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're gonna have any situation where you have a partner in your life and you're chasing this thing, whatever you're chasing, it doesn't have to be music. You need somebody that's gonna support that, and of course, you have to reciprocate that energy. It's not just about you. So you know, if you either have the person who's going to support that or somebody who's going to just get in your way. And they may not get in your way deliberately. They just may be accustomed to a certain lifestyle and certain things that they want from a relationship.
Right.
And
it's
you know,
bigger than that though.
Yeah.
I just want to interject. It's bigger than that. Like people got to understand it is bigger than the relationship. Like the relationship is just listen. If we together and you die today, I need my career. If you die today, oh, my fault. If I die today, you need your career. Like the relationship it's the bottom. It's the bottom. Like at the end of the day, I feel like people get their feelings like people just all right, feelings in business, right? We in a relationship. All right, my fault. Let me just start over. My fault. We're in a relationship though, you know what I mean? Like it's feelings in business, but people, I'm handling my business and you have your feelings and you're pushing your feelings into my business. Now you're messing up what I got going on. People need to understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People need to understand that. So
It's
when you get that
tough.
person who like understands and like not only understands but is also like helping you at the same time, bro, change the game.
Yeah.
You better marry that girl.
So
Yeah.
So definitely to piggyback off of what T Money and Reaching Over said, it's not easy, and there's a whole lot of evils in the industry. There's a whole lot of distractions, and you have to be strong. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if you knew what time it was when you got on the ship, you can't be trying to jump ship.
You can't change the time later on.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what we've been
and
on.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
You know what happens when you jump ship? Because look, we trying to go to Bermuda, right? You can't see Bermuda yet. We in the middle of the ocean. You can't see it. You pointing and you looking. I don't see it. You know what? I'm gonna go back. And then what happened? We going to Bermuda, and then later on, you're gonna be like, damn. Well, she would have stayed a little bit longer. She would have saw that little piece of land that we approaching.
Yeah,
you gotta ride it out if you gonna ride.
Yeah.
Listen, we ain't even
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even think about if she would have stayed on. I stayed on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
I'm speaking from the perspective of the ride or die, or the person that's that might be a little bit of apprehensive. They're scared to be a part of what goes on.
Yeah.
Because what are we doing this for? Yeah, it was cool to just be in the basement with the homeboys. We having fun, right? I'm still going to work. You getting your bread. We getting our bread. We going on date nights and stuff. But what happens when the time is going to be delegated to shows? The time is going to be delegated to going on in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be just me and you and the homeboys in the basement anymore.
Yeah.
Now I got to shoot videos, and you got to be in places where the people are a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? The women is all dolled up, and you're not used to seeing that. This is not the chick from the check cashing place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's you definitely got to have tough skin. You got to be strong, and communication is key. And you guys got to understand that. What's up, Richa?
No, I agree 100%. The man is talking. Please write this down, y'all, and study it every day.
Just saying, man.
But listen, and I agree. And to piggyback off what both of y'all said, you know, when you get in a relationship, get with somebody that knows who they are, man. Because, you know, a big part of the whole, like, oh, why are you going to the studio? Or, oh, why are these girls doing this? Or who's that in your comment? Blah, 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 blah. Pick the scenario. And it goes for both ways. I'm doing a female voice, but believe me, there's focused females out there. And then the partner they with, the male, he's like, yo, who's that? Yo, bro, relax.
I gotta run up. I gotta run up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your insecurities are doing way too much right now. And what that is a lack of his own or her own vision. They don't have shit going on for them. So what happens is, since you have something going on for you, they're insecure. They feel inferior. And it's just like everything you do is a problem. But whoa, slow down. This been going on before you.
Right.
And guess what? It's going to go on after you.
Right.
And you ain't the only one who was a part of it. Other people were a part of it. They're not a part of it no more. Maybe they went and did their own thing too.
Right.
Whatever. It's a journey.
It's a journey. Yes.
And like you said, you go into Bermuda, you know, did you say a ship? You said we was on a ship?
Yeah, we on a ship.
That takes vision.
Yes.
That takes belief. And if people don't have vision for themselves or belief for themselves, you know, that's where compassion comes in. How can you expect them to have that same for you?
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
expect it anyway.
So it takes a whole different frequency. Like, when you get with somebody, please, ladies and gentlemen, you got to treat this like time is the most valuable commodity that's given to us, and it is. Because you can live in an economy that the dollar totally breaks down and means nothing, but the time still remains, point blank, period. So if you're going to be with people that are not going to respect that, then what are you going to do? Are you going to sacrifice your career for their happiness, and then you ultimately end up miserable, bitter, resentful of yourself?
Oh, that's what happens.
But then you put it on them. Or are you going to just regulate and be like, this is what it is? Like, what are you doing? Because they have to make the decision, because you've already chosen.
That's a fact. Don't be that guy that when somebody else come on the radio, oh, yeah, I was nice. I had a shot. We don't want you to be that guy. We want you to go for yours, man.
Yeah.
Don't get one of those songs written about you.
Don't get.
Oh man. Yo, real quick, I was watching this movie with V. What's it called? Hustlers, I think. It got Cardi B and J-Lo in it. They strippers or whatever. And there's one particular line that one of the girls in there says, and she goes, oh, guys always love to date strippers because, you know, we fuck and this, that, and the third. But we work 6 nights a week and we be out here. And then they be jealous. Bro, slow down. Bro, slow down. You know who you got in a relationship with. Don't try to, like, change what she has going on. That's her hustle, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever happened in life, she adapted to that. So either you adapt to that or you fall back. Period. No trying to change
That's a
anything.
bar. Either you adapt to that, or you fall back. I like that.
Period. It's a natural thing.
I
All
just like
natural.
to snatch those out the ether, you know. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Either you adapt to that or fall back. Listen, she got her OnlyFans and she's stripping.
You know?
Listen, but you rocking it. You driving that car she bought, right? Huh?
Right.
You pulling up to the block with your windows down, blasting all type of music.
She had that
fronting.
OnlyFans before she met
Meanwhile, when he got with her, he was first a fan
was
of
the
the
first fan.
OnlyFans
You
page.
was the only
He was a
fan.
fan of the OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
page. And now that he's in there, he's like, yo, you got to take that down.
That you should go get your nursing license.
He gets all controlling, like.
You can be a nurse. You're so caring. You don't have to do that.
You're better than that.
You're better than that. Look, man.
Anything he can feed you to make you switch your lane.
What are your kids gonna think?
What are your?
Oh, man, listen.
Be like, you gotta look at him at that moment and say, well, I don't have kids with you.
Listen, they
so don't
playing
worry about
Fortnite,
it.
man. They too busy playing Fortnite. They don't care about that right now. That's a conversation for later, man. But no,
that got deep though. By the way.
Yeah,
that got real
listen,
deep.
hey, this is what
It's facts,
we
though.
plugged in, man. It's the Matrix.
That's really how it be.
Listen, like we gotta here at the Plugged In Show. We want to tap into everything, man, and we want to get to know the artists, and we want to dig deep into what you got going on. So that way, when you guys go check out the content, you can expect some real in-depth music and a variety of my man over
Jesus,
here.
T-Money.
Yes, and you see the Duce is full, so I don't know what he took. He's projecting.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now let me leave it.
All right, so no, so I'm gonna tell you guys, I've met Richa Nova at a listening party, and I think 1711813.
71813. That was the It Was What It Was party. Shout out to Signature Sounds.
Yes.
Shout out to HDMI, my brother. He ran that spot. Shout out to Jam Master Jay. Shout out to my brother Jules the Jeweler. That's where I met him at. Yeah, you were there. We performed there.
Yeah, that's
We
my
performed
first time
there.
pulling up.
That's when I met you. You was with Switch.
That's right. Shout out to
Yeah.
Switch. He brought me there. I came there with that's when I was in my hookah shit heavy. I came through with the hookahs. I was like, yo, I'm gonna show these niggas I'm lit. I showed up with 2 hookahs. We was over there. We was having a good time. I was by the window over there.
I remember.
All the Spanish cats walked over. Yeah, it was good. You know, yeah, you good, man. Yeah, you good. You good. You
This
come,
guy.
you come chill. You come smoke with me, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's all right, man. But I wanna tell you, seeing that movement, seeing everybody there, just the love you was getting, everybody in tune tapped in, it definitely made an impression on me. You know what I'm saying? So when I said I was gonna start this podcast, I said, yo, I gotta have Richa over here as my first guest.
I appreciate that.
Just to see how people that's in the game and people that I associate with transcend. You know, I had to shed off some dead weight. You know, so a lot of people on this journey are not here with me that were there when I started.
A reason, a season, a lifetime.
Hey man, just hit me in the comments. You know, sometimes people don't see what you see.
It happens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he doesn't. He was surprised that I said that was one of my favorite tracks, but it was a lot of energy, and then the video was crazy too.
For no reason. For no reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to, and so
She caught me in action.
I delved into that because I want to know. You guys, make sure you go on YouTube and follow Richa Nova. All of the videos, they're not just a bunch of homeboys in front of the bodega, guys. You know, we gotta get away from the bodegas.
Shout out to the homies on the block, though.
Yeah, I mean, we love the homies, but we know some of them won't leave the bodega because they working. They can't leave. We get it. But some of your other songs, you got to go buy some water or something, man. You don't go nowhere. Damn. How you talking about ladies and love and you in front of the store on your stoop? How you going to get to the ladies? Look, Richa,
What's up, bro?
how did what goes into the process of you putting together your videos, the creative process, and who does some of your videos?
Well, let's see. 71813 was JL shot that. We have Gio the Architect. He's shooting. He shot In These Times. He collaborated with my man Lou Fire, who shot a bunch of my videos. He collaborated with him on Far From Easy. Of course, you know about that. We got Lou Fire, Carrier Crumbs, Nasty. These are all people y'all should be hollering at. Really, those. Well, I worked on with 71813 with JL shot that. We only worked once, but Gio and Gio the Architect and Carrier Crumbs, Lou Fire. We've pretty much been working since we've met, and it's just kind of been elevation from there.
No doubt. Shout out to Gio, the Architect, and Lou Fire.
Yeah.
I work with those guys, dope individuals. King's Legacy is doing a lot of things, man.
Oh, you know what? Also, my man Bams. My man Bams shot Day Ones.
Okay.
That was a whole movie. Shout out to Gotti, my man Gotti. He directed that. Bam shot it. 71813 was pretty much shot by JL. Shout out to Serge from Colorworks. He let us use his whole space in there. That was love. And damn, we shot Day Ones in a lounge. Aloha Lounge. Shout out to Aloha Lounge for letting us shoot there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of like people that we would meet on the way here and there that they would open their space up for us and let us rock out. So they deserve just as much attention as the videographer, because I mean, the videographer could always shoot in front of the bodega, but like, you know, Ak never gets any recognition.
None.
And it's messed up.
And it's,
Yo, Ak, make me a sandwich.
listen,
If I slap
you know what I mean? Yeah, and a lot of y'all don't be having all y'all money for that chopped cheese. I'm not gonna tell on y'all, but I know y'all be $1 short on that chopped cheese sometimes. He letting y'all go.
They be having the street credit, the store credit.
Yeah, no hot sandwiches on the card, and y'all still be getting them hot sandwiches. Damn. Come on, man. You ain't gonna shout it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Where's the love at? You gotta put it back into the community, man. God damn it. Nah, so what's next for Reaching Over? Like, I mean, we got the videos, we got the dope singles, the dope projects, the collaborations.
Yeah.
I mean, what you got in the works?
Oh, I'm working on a third album. So the first album is It's About Time. The second album is It Was What It Was. And the third album is Shh. I'm not going to put that title out there because, you know, next week, like, you know, one of my friends might pop up with, oh, I didn't know. You know what I mean? So, you know, we'll just keep that on the wraps till I'm ready to put that out. But I've been working on it for some time now. And this is going to be my greatest piece of work thus far. I mean, I have a lot of singles, too, on top of albums. So I continuously challenge myself to outdo myself. And yeah, so I continuously challenge myself to outdo myself. So this album right here has to be the absolute best piece of work I put out yet. And that's what we're doing. That's coming in September.
In September, that's the new album dropping in September.
September, bro. I'm not, no secrets. Woo. September 18th, it's coming out. That's my born day. So
no doubt.
Man.
I like that.
Other than that, singles. I'll be putting out songs that will not be on the album. So, you know.
All right.
We're gonna be moving and shaking. I got something for you too, by the way.
You got something for me?
We have to run that whole back. We have to run that whole back.
You got a 16 for me?
Right now?
No, we're not gonna put you on the spot right now, man. But I'm just saying, if ever, first of all,
hey, no, I'm just playing.
Hey, listen. If it's an open forum. If you ever want to drop some bars, let me know. Hold on, we still rocking? Okay, cool. So, all right, yeah. So look, this is the Plugged In Show. You're my first guest, and
appreciate that for real.
We was doing it on IG Live for a little while on the Sundays. That was cool. But what we doing now, I'm doing the 5 and 5, man. The 5 and 5 is the pick and pick, which means I'm gonna give you some choices.
Okay.
And we could take a general consensus around the room, but you got to pick one or the other.
Okay.
And depending on the ones that you pick, you might get a nice reaction, or you might get a, damn, what was you thinking?
Let's
brother?
do it.
All right.
Let's make it 10 for 10.
10. So, first one. Jay-Z, Nas.
Jay-Z.
Everybody agree with Jay-Z?
I've thought about that one.
Yeah, you got some Queens guys in here. That's
No,
not feeling that.
bro. I'm not saying. I'm not saying Nas is. Listen, Nas is ill. Nas is ill. But personally, for me, growing up, Jay-Z spoke to me, and on top of that, I was exposed to Jay-Z before Nas, even though Nas was out before Jay. It's just the way my life panned out, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Okay. Long Island City or Jamaica, Queens?
I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, look, Long Island City is nice, but I know more people from Jamaica, Queens. So for the sake of the love, I'm gonna represent Jamaica, Queens. Hey.
Okay, I like that. Biggie Smalls, Big Pun.
I'm going with Biggie. Yeah, and I might catch backlash for, oh, he's Spanish. He should. Nah, but
Hey, listen, we not going there.
but in case we had, you feel me though, right? In case we had to, like, again, I just feel like Pun is nasty. He's an ill lyricist. Biggie's stories are timeless, bro. The way that they would just put records together on Bad Boy, especially at that time, is unmatchable, if I could,
That's a fact.
to say the least.
That's a fact. Okay. Bounty or Marcel? Yeah, that's right. This is the Plugged In show, man.
Bounty's a little rough, so I'll go with Marcel. But isn't one paper toilet and one toilet paper? Does Bounty make toilet paper?
Listen, man.
I don't know.
No, they do
Marcel
not.
does.
Marcel.
They do. I'm just trying to make sure you're on your ones and twos.
Okay.
man, all right?
He wants to know if when Corona was popping, was I
just
one of the
wanna-
people buying all that toilet paper?
Yeah, I think I see him knocking over some old ladies. You know what I'm saying, with the little scooters and all of that, man.
We was washing our hands already.
Word.
Y'all just started.
Yo, shout out to the people that's been washing their hands.
Hashtag new habits.
You know what I'm saying? It's the ABCs. It's the 16.
You gotta do a tutorial. You gotta do a tutorial by the way you're doing it.
Just like
Yo,
this.
listen, 20-second minimum.
You know what I'm saying? Just like this, guys. Look. Splat out. I know you see Martin. Splat out. And we getting it right here. Look at that.
Yo, make sure you get in the creases too.
Getting that, because you know that. You got to get all up in here. You know what I'm saying? Ladies know what I'm talking about.
Hey!
You get a little spicy over here. You know what I'm saying? Just think Boys and Girls Club. You know how the hands go like this? The symbol? Like this. All right? Thank you very much. We got to just take time for these things.
Jeffrey Epstein said, "Did you say boys and girls?"
Oh, no. See, no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a family show, okay? So there'll be no Epsteins up here.
No Epsteins.
Okay, none of that madness. So I'm gonna
That was 4 for
I'm gonna
5.
round it out here. I have this flag here on my microphone, guys, and I want to do a little Black Lives Matter solidarity. I'm gonna say, when you hear Black Lives Matter, what does that say to you? What do you think of?
Oh, that's what you're asking me?
Yes.
That tells me that as a collective, colored people have come together, and it's just a voice. This is what we believe, and apparently this country and its old way of thinking, a lot of it is an old way of thinking.
Right.
But a lot of the new generation is breaking that pattern of thinking because they're exposed to more, I personally believe. Why? The internet. Back when a lot of us was growing up, we only had TV and what they would show us.
Right.
Now you have the internet, and the world is unlimited. So ain't no telling. Black Lives Matter is just a voice, and we've come as a collective, and we will be heard, period. And that's what's happening. That's why we're talking about it today.
That's a fact.
That's a Fendi.
Cat's out the bag.
Cats out the bag.
T-Money, you have some views, man. You got a microphone over there. You're streaming live.
Listen, I feel I am streaming live, and I feel the exact same way he feels. I mean, even as a black man, like, people get it like misconstrued, and they feel like, oh, but what about us? Like, it's not that we not saying that you don't matter. It's just saying that we do matter. Like, people need to understand that we do matter. Like, we contributed a lot, especially in the arts. If, you know what I mean, like, we really want to talk about it. Like, we matter, bro. Like, stop trying to take advantage of us financially, fiscally. You know what I mean? Like, just stop the brutality, stop killing us, stop all of that. You know what I mean? Because yo, like, we're here, like, we contribute a lot. Like, and it's not even stop contributing us because we contribute a lot, but we contribute a lot. You know what I mean? Like, stop, just cut it out.
That whole, like, one being better than the other thing, that whole shit is played out. It's over for that. That's balling.
All right. Before we get, because we got some more joints by Richa Nova, I'm gonna say this. Most of my friends are Hispanic. Have some Caucasian guys in there. That's why I got the good, you know, I can mimic the voice pretty well. I'm colorblind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are wilding out there. Wilding. Make America great again? How can you not? With Black Lives, Hispanic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's no, you putting labels on these individuals, on these cultures, and we're just one big conglomerate. The funny thing is I see a lot of young Caucasian males without the hair, the kinky hair or whatever, with the do-rags.
Facts.
Shout out, real quick.
Go ahead, talk.
Shout out to fucking hip hop.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, if we're gonna talk about that, then, like, let's talk about all the dudes that rap.
Right.
Like, rap is us, bro.
Yeah,
Us.
hip hop brought everything together. We have Caucasian rappers, tan, brown, black
Bro, we got
rappers,
Asian rappers.
Indian rappers.
Shout out to
that
who
shit
we
is
got?
global,
We
bro.
got G-Eazy, Harlow. Come on, guys, what's popping?
Marshall Mathers popped it off after Mark Wahlberg. But I mean, like, hip hop is universal, bro.
That's a fact.
You can't stop it. You cannot stop it. And I feel like hip hop is a huge reason why we've come closer together. I'm not gonna say we holding hands, but we've come closer together.
Imagine y'all had to listen to Taylor Swift all day, every day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to before we wrap up the first show of the Plugged Up show,
Shit, T-Money.
another drop by T Money, so you know what time it is.
We got to get
Phone
my
won't
man
stay
Jules.
stationed on the microphone.
You got Jules. Say it again.
My man Jules the Jewel is definitely in the building.
Yes.
When are we wrapping up? How much more time?
We getting ready to wrap up right now. Play some tracks. Let's get Jules in here real quick.
Jules, come through. All right, I'll make it real quick. This is my brother Jules the Jeweler here. He's
Shout out to Jules the Jeweler, man. Make some noise. King's Legacy, Jules the Jeweler in the building.
Yeah.
Can you just tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you?
Right now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been in the cave though. I've been cooking up, strategizing and stuff like that. I just dropped Shimmy Shimmy on all platforms, TikTok and all. Right now I got Tough Talk in the cave. I ain't dropped that. I ain't even give a sneak peek. I only give a sneak peek to reaching over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now I'm cooking up some because I've been sitting out for 8 months. So to get back, it's real.
and believe the Get Back is gonna be a heat wave. He played to me records that I don't think. I mean, like he said, he's played for me. They're heat, and none of them are the same. He's hungry. Like, we're not even doing the same. What he's trying to do, I'm not trying to do that. My man's gonna do something different.
That's the beauty.
And I'm thankful that he's permitted me and V and everybody around us to be a part of that. And you know, shout out again to HDMI. He's who tied us together. And Jules the Jeweler, he's got an abundance of talent, and the world will feel him. The world will feel him.
Shout out Jules the Jeweler. That's my guy, actually. Dope content, dope artist. Make sure you guys go out there and find them. I'm gonna be posting all of their links on my story. Make sure you following Debonair1 on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting T Money, Legends, Reaching Over, Jules the Jeweler, all of their content, so it's easy for you guys to follow. I want to thank my prestigious guest, King's Legacy's own
brother.
Reaching Over, for joining us today on the first episode of the Plugged In Show.
S.STREET Media, what's up, man? Thank you so much. City Life, thank you so much. Debonair, thank you so much.
You already
Appreciate
know.
this, for real.
You already know. So I'm closing out with this, man. It's the one and only Black Bruce Wayne. Success was truly yours. Shout out to S.STREET Media. And guess what? If you ain't do nothing today, you better pray and thank God. You know what I'm saying? God is everything. Black
up.
Lives Matter. We out. We over and out. First episode. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Shout out to City Life. Shout out to L. It's in the background. Queen V, that's in the background. AJ Lee, that's in the background. The one and only. Make some noise for the Chiba gang, all of that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is your host, the Black Bruce Wayne, over and out. Get home safe.
Get home safe.